That's like our version of how old heads will be like, have you ever watched The Dark Side, or have you ever listened to The Dark Side of the Moon with Wizard of Oz playing? We can tell our kids that they can go listen to Money Trees, and it's just Silver Soul in reverse.
You know we're rolling.
Yeah.
Oh, so you wanted all this. Playdate.
Fuck you.
I got your ass.
I know some hungry playmates out there eating lunch. Guys, come at lunch if you're eating lunch right now.
If you're a hungry caterpillar, come give me lunch right now.
If you're hungry, if you're reading hungry caterpillar, come have lunch with me, please.
Playdate episode 208.
207.
It's our housing crash. Oh, it's our
It's our
Kevin Garnett. Or no, it's our Kevin Durant episode.
It's our
Tony Kukoc.
Tony Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony episode.
Here's a question.
Please.
Speaking of the NBA, we got to talk about what happened. So
might be the worst weekend of my life.
Friday morning, 3 beautiful packages show up at the office from none other than the Orlando Magic.
Right.
That
wasn't even what I was talking about. That was awesome. Sorry, continue.
Oh, the Celtics lost.
Yes. Sorry,
okay.
Continue.
Orlando Magic sent us these beautiful jerseys. The beautiful note. Do you have the note with you, Andrew?
I do, yes.
Can I read it?
Yes.
And they custom jerseys. Mine says Rice Pilaf with the number 2.
Awesome.
Yours is Featherstone with the number 1. You don't have like a thing like I do.
Yeah,
We don't have like a thing with a number.
Maybe they could do like beers and then the number is 12.
That could have been good. Would you want that?
No.
And then Andrew got Banan, which
I got Banan, which I'm wearing.
Cannot believe. And they sent us a card from the team. And they sent some other shit too. They sent me Lulu shorts I was wearing.
They
awesome.
sent a jersey for Birdie. So I was laughing that Birdie, like no one in my house is a Magic fan, but we like could all watch it because
Birdie's a fan. Yeah. Dear Shaq, Penny, and T-Mac, what's the worst part about being an NBA fan? That's right. They shoot too many threes, don't play hard enough on defense, and too few teams have a great theme song. Well, we present you the Orlando Magic. An exciting, hard-nosed defensive team with a magical green dragon mascot and the best victory song in the league. Don't believe us? Just press the button in your box. Took the button home, by the way.
It plays Orlando Magic.
Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Oh, Orlando Magic. And it says, don't believe us, just press the button in your box. We know you've got the Mets, Boston, and Dallas teams, but there's always room for a little magic. Next time you're at Epcot or visiting family in Central Florida, we want to invite you out to a game. And they said they'll got plenty of beers and they'll roll out a blue carpet.
That's awesome.
For us. And they sent us a bunch of gear. And they said, heads up, we have a great rookie named Noah Penda who wears jersey number 96. Keep that in your pocket for episode 296. Love that they're thinking 90 episodes ahead.
I'm excited.
They didn't trust the postal service, so they hedged. They went for 296. I just thought it was very thoughtful, and I bring this all up because I got so excited. I got caught up in Magic fever.
I saw.
And so I wore my jersey and my shorts and the hat they sent me. And I left work early to go to a bar for the game because I was like, fuck it, I'm a Magic fan. I don't know. I'm a Knicks fan. I am a Knicks fan, but I don't really watch the NBA.
Right.
So I figured I got nothing against the Orlando Magic. Go to a bar, get some friends there. We'll all watch the Magic game. They're up 62-28. And I had plans with my friends. So I was like, all right, I think I watched enough to lock in the win, go home, change out of all my gear, go to a dinner. I am in a Waymo to Silver Lake, checking the score on my phone, and oh my God, they scored 17 points after I stopped watching. They had 62. They scored 17 points the whole rest of the second half, the whole entire second half after I stopped watching, and they lost by 14.
Okay. There are a couple ways to look at this. Do you think
I should have taken off the jersey?
Do you think you were good luck when you had the jersey on?
Yeah.
Or do you think you were bad luck the whole time?
I think I should not have taken off the jersey.
I think that was a bad omen.
I think I fucked them. And then they lost yesterday, so they're now out of the play. Their season is now over in the blink of an eye. I was an Orlando Magic fan for 48 hours. I'm still a fan.
Best 48 hours of your life, though.
It was unreal. And they fired their coach today.
Yeah. I mean, he's
probably the one who sent us this.
The coach?
Yeah.
He's a huge playmate.
Yeah.
I would like to think that. There were a lot of Magic fans at school with me, obviously.
Yeah.
And the amount of times I heard the Orlando Magic theme song. It is infectious, by the way. Like,
Did that exist when you were in college?
I think it was like it had either been kind of flying under the radar, or it was when I was like a sophomore in college. It came out because it was on 24/7 during basketball season, and
It's amazing.
I can understand how you got there because Magic Fever is a real thing.
I was listening to it in the car, just driving around.
It's a good song. It's a good song. But the vibe in Orlando and generally, but more specifically the Magic,
Yeah.
I understand how you got caught up in it.
The 3 and D tards.
And it's a great shade of blue.
I know. And it's a cool jersey, and it's the Rice Pilaf 2 jerseys all time.
Yeah.
Rice Pilaf and then the number 2. I mean, that's just...
I do explain Rice Pilaf 2 to my dad because he called me and he was like, what's up with the Magic jerseys? And I was like, oh, they just sent some stuff. It was pretty cool. They sent stuff for Birdie, whatever. And he was like, what Willie says Rice Pilaf 2. He was like, what is that all about? And I told him, instead of just sending him the video, I just told him because we were on the phone. And he loved it. He loved my rendition of it. So I would assume he'd love the original even more.
I just am proud of the team and all their work this year. Paolo and Desmond Bain, and I didn't have the sound on when I was watching, so I'm not totally...
The Wagner brothers.
The Wagner brothers.
Did I ever tell you my Wagner story?
What also says that, Rusty, we're sure the Wagner brothers would love to see you again.
I did a little magic curse of my own. I think it was like the day after he got drafted, or that summer. He had just got drafted by the Magic.
Yeah.
And his older brother, Mo, and I are at Bungalow in Santa Monica. And
which is funny if you know Bungalow.
Yeah, it's not the only time I've gone is with him.
Yeah.
And we had a table, and then the table next to us was like other NBA guys. So it was like some guys from work and Mo Wagner, and then Duncan Robinson and his crew were at the table next to us. So we can join tables. We're having a little bit of fun. Mo's like, dude, my brother just got drafted. He's gonna come meet us here. And I was like, that's awesome. I'll get some margaritas. And so the waitress comes over, and I was like, can we get, however many margaritas? And so it was a huge tray. It was like this big because there were a lot of people. And right as he gets there, Franz, the margaritas are also arriving. And I stood up to shake his hand and knocked 32 margaritas onto his feet.
One for each team that passed him up.
And he had it was right when the Travis Scott Jordans had come out. And so I soaked his new shoes. And I obviously do not have a lot of money. I had less at this time as well. And so I'm like freaking out because I forgot all these guys are like multi-millionaires. And he literally, he didn't even bat an eye. He just took them off and was like, it doesn't matter at all.
That's awesome. And now
we're Magic fans.
And now 8 years later, I'm a Magic fan.
Can we talk about my pants?
Oh yeah, I love them.
They're cash, right?
Yeah. Where'd you get them?
Guess.
Gap.
Guess the last. It's a mall store, and it's the last place. I feel like it kind of goes against everything I believe in.
Banana Republic.
No, I surprisingly like Banana Republic.
Oh, I thought you meant like maybe like in like the other sense of the word.
Oh, wait, what?
Banana Republics is like what they call like the like.
It's like the islands, right?
No, it's like
down to the Banana Republics. I only know it from Jimmy Buffett.
He says that.
There's
No,
a
well,
song.
it was like a word I think that developed when like the U.S. was like exploiting these,
and it was like derogatory.
like it was like they were controlling the government so that they control their exports of like bananas, among other things. And so it's a funny name for a brand because I don't think it's like a very like
kind of taboo,
or it's just like it's like a derogatory. Like the Banana Republics are like they've sham governments to facilitate.
Got it.
Cheap exports to the U.S. basically.
I mean, here's the deal.
But
I only know it from that and Jimmy Buffett's hit song Banana Republics.
H&M.
Abercrombie and Fitch.
Fringe.
And I went in there and I liked the vibe. They've mellowed out a little bit. There's not cologne everywhere anymore. Or there still is cologne there, but it is not like it's bottled up.
Yeah.
And I just like the way they fit. I was kind of walking around with like a new pep in my step this weekend.
I've heard they make good stuff, yeah.
It was awesome.
Scott got some new pants I like from H&M too.
Ooh. I don't think I've ever been.
I don't either. I didn't even know you could as a boy. I'm gonna be honest.
They just shoot you on site.
No, I just didn't even know they had boy clothes.
Oh. Got it. I partied pretty hard this weekend.
What'd you do?
On oh man, I might have to work backwards. Okay, so yesterday was just kind of dealing with the aftermath. No partying yesterday.
Yeah, good.
A little bit of weed. But that's
Great.
it. Saturday, I woke up at 4 a.m. and
Perfect.
we went and played golf. Right?
At 4 a.m?
The first hole was in the dark. It was awesome.
What? Your tee time was what?
5:20 maybe.
Oh my god!
I know.
With who?
Footy and our buddy Jordy.
Got it.
And had a great time, but was very sleepy after. Should have gone to bed.
Yeah.
What I did instead was I went to the mall with Flan for errands. Rookie mistake.
Sounds like hell.
It was awful. I was there for 2 hours. Couldn't believe how long it was taking. Got these pants and I got a hoodie, and then Flan got some stuff. Where did we go after that? Oh, we went to Busby's and started boozing my tail off. Next thing I know, I forgot to eat lunch, and I was like, I'm getting drunker than I should be right now. So I tried to save it with some last minute nachos.
Yeah.
But I think the damage was already done. We then go play simulator golf, which was a mistake. And after that, I went out on the town and just partied till the break of dawn.
Where'd you go?
I went to a house party for a second.
If you want to be a homebody, Rusty's coming to your house party.
Alex Grade and I were singing that song one time, and he had one of those receivers that we were just talking about them, where it's on like 88.1.
Yeah.
And it cut out right on the house party chorus, and my voice cracked. And this was probably 10 years ago, and he still brings it up every time I see him. But so I went to a house party, and the people I knew that were going there were in the Uber behind us. So there was 10 minutes of explaining that I wasn't breaking into their house party.
Got it.
Then I went to Townhouse. You know, I've been like anti-shoes lately.
Yeah.
No flip-flops are allowed after like 6 p.m. So I had to pay the bouncer, to let me go in. And then I realized what I had done, because I don't even really like that bar that much, like after 6 o'clock. And so I just lost money.
How much did you have to pay him to know?
I think I'd throw up my hands if I told you right now.
I have to know how much you paid to wear flip-flops to Townhouse. I'm sorry.
So I tried to barter. Is an important jumping off point.
Yeah.
We landed at this number. It was not the number I wanted to pay, obviously.
Is it $100?
No, it was more than $100. I woke up like sick to my stomach. Because it's not
$200?
No, it was $150. But I came at him. I was like, I'll give you $20 if I can wear my flip-flops. And he was like, if someone drops a bottle and it cuts your foot, like, I get fired. And I was like, $100? And he was like, we don't do that here. It was like $150. And he was like, yeah, sure. So I Venmoed him. And I woke up.
Oh my God. $150 to wear. That's just like a funny.
To wear your flip-flops in a normal bar.
Yeah.
It's not like an exclusive place. It's not, there's no line to get in. There was a normal amount of patrons in there.
That's awesome.
And I'm no stranger to buying stupid things or spending too much money on drinks or whatever. And I can deal with that anxiety in the morning. Something about it being just to wear the shoes I was wearing. And there are 100 bars within shouting distance of where you're sitting. Like, we could have just gone somewhere that allowed flip-flops.
Hanano's is like...
Hanano's I don't know if they let you in if you're not wearing.
Yeah.
And I fucking...
That's awesome.
I was so mad at myself.
Well, I partied my nuts off too on Friday.
What'd you do?
I went to Venice Beach Bar for the Magic game.
Yep.
And that kind of put me I met up with all my friends, and no one else had been at Venice Beach Bar for hours watching the Magic game.
You were playing a man down.
Yeah, and then we went to Bakari in Silver Lake restaurant. I've never even heard of this as like an adult.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Is it some sort of like all you can eat, all you can drink thing?
Yeah.
Like it's all you can...
I mean, it's just that. It's all you can drink.
Anything?
$32, all you can drink for 90 minutes.
They'd be bankrupt by Monday if I knew about it.
Which is like, what the? I've never even heard of that. I mean, you can only do like house wines or like one lager or something, but like, still, that's insane. So we're drinking.
So you're telling me you write them a check for $32. You can stay there and drink their alcohol as long as you want.
90 minutes.
Oh, okay.
But it's
Still a great
It's a
deal.
restaurant, so you're there for dinner.
Got it.
It's not like you're at a bar. It's like 90 minutes, all you can drink.
Do you think they're making money on that deal? Or is it just like they know your hungry ass is going to get apps after?
I don't know. Our problem was we had we had 2 reservations because we had such a big party. Because I had like a ton of friends from college. I had like 6 friends staying at my house this weekend.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And then we met up, like Chet came because it was right by his house and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we had a smaller table and they had a bigger table. And after dinner, the bigger table, they did not, because, the other thing about the all you can drink is everyone at your table has to do it.
$32 a person.
Yeah.
So they know like there are going to be some people who are going to drink like less and more. Got it.
Because you can't have one guy like, I'll do the all you can drink, and everyone's like, I'll just do water. And then he's, it'd be like, but the whole table, there were a few people who weren't drinking, so they didn't get it, but we had it. And then afterwards, they were like, we converged and they're like, oh my God, we are so stuffed. That food was amazing. And we were like, we had like 3 appetizers and we're just drinking white wine by the carafe.
Forgot to eat by the what?
The carafe. You know those, like a carafe?
No.
Andrew, you know like a carafe?
No, I don't know.
Google that word. C-R-A-F-E.
Is it a unit
C-A-R-A-F-E.
Is it a unit of measurement?
No, it's like a unit. Sorry,
One
click
craft?
the did you mean.
We're drinking carafe beer.
Yeah. There it is.
Oh, it's like a decanter kind of thing?
It's a carafe. Go to images.
You got to work with me here a little bit. You can't be
It's one of those.
It's a vase?
Yeah, I didn't know those had a name.
Got it. So Plan puts her flowers in a carafe.
No, that's a vase. This is like for liquid. You never gotten like a wine that'll come in like one of those?
I always thought it was just a decanter.
What's a decanter?
You pour your wine in a decanter.
Oh, no, the decanter's like the wide thing at the bottom.
Decanted, I guess.
Decanter is like a different shape.
What does it do? It aerates it? I don't fucking know anymore.
All right, anyway. So that was a lot of fun. And then we went to Break Room 86 and I got a private karaoke room for us. It was awesome. And having the time of our lives, all of a sudden, who walks in but Edge and Armand? Kid you not. Into the private karaoke room with me and all my college friends. These are 2 of our bosses.
How do they know you're in that room?
So Chet and Dylan were meeting us there because like Chet had to go grab something. I forget exactly what happened. And they ran into Edge and Armand in Silver Lake before they'd called the Uber, and they were like, come with us. So Edge, Armand, Dylan, and Chet walk in, melts the house down. There was a lady walking around with a camera, and she would like take a photo, print it out, and like put a little paper frame on it.
Oh,
and
so
for like,
fun.
I forget, I bought a bulk deal. So I spent a lot, less than you spent to get into Townhouse, but I was buying a lot of photos. But I look at all the photos next morning, and there's like one of just Armand singing, and then one of me on Edge's lap, and I look so drunk. And I wrote "Follow Your Dreams" and signed it, and I gave it to him this morning. But it was very fun. And then we went to Kiss Bang Bang.
Okay.
Which is like right underneath. It's like a nightclub.
This is all in one night.
Yeah. And by the time we got to Kiss Bang Bang, I didn't have it in me. So I Ubered home ahead of my pack. But it was awesome. And then the next day we had a barbecue for the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, yeah.
I invited you.
When?
I texted in the group chat.
What group? Oh, you know I'm bad about group chats are.
Yeah, that's fair. I should have invited. I didn't even invite you, did I?
I had a great time last year.
Fuck.
What?
No, I feel like an asshole.
Was
Sorry.
this on Saturday?
Yeah. Well,
it was
like mostly just like our friends because we had a big crew, and then I texted in the unscripted group chat. But
I didn't.
I should have invited you, Andrew. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's not
There's
personal.
be better about group chats.
Derby.
Next Derby, but
I was hurting so bad on Derby Day though that
you told me you were at Busby's.
Well, that was. Wait, no, that must have been.
You did all that
now
stuff
I'm
yesterday?
all backed around. No, you know what happened? I watched the Derby. I missed a huge chunk that day. Between golf and Busby's was Derby, and then we went to Busby's for the Celtics game. That makes more sense.
That makes more sense, yeah.
I wasn't on my phone, that's what happened.
Well, we had a little barbecue for the Derby, and we made a rule that everyone had to bet on Chief Wallaby. There was going to be no like competing. Everyone, we were all on one page, and he sort of started making a run at the end. He ended up getting fourth, but it was very fun. But then our buddy Kai was there, and he on the side had asked Dylan had like, I guess horse racing is actually legal here. Betting on horse racing is legal here through like specific apps, and Dylan had it, and so he was placing some bets for people, and Kai asked him to put $20 on Golden Tempo, and he did it, and then Kai was like, oh, and Kai he was down bad the most after Friday night. He had gone to like a rave until 6 a.m, and so he was like not feeling his best, and then he won. We all lost, and then he was like, "Oh my god, I won $500!" Just freaking out. Dylan goes on his phone. Bet never went through.
Oh, so what do you do in that scenario if a guy was supposed to place a bet for you and he didn't place it? Does that guy have any obligation to pay you?
No, I mean, we're all close friends. Like,
yeah,
it's like, fuck. Obviously, Dylan's not going to pay him $500, but it was a bummer. Yeah, but then we just went to bed early and then got up at 5 a.m. on Saturday and went to Channel Islands.
I saw that
National Park.
That looked sick.
Yeah.
So sick.
Isn't that like Edge's favorite spot?
He's never been.
Or were you telling me you wanted to go to Channel Islands?
Maybe, yeah. Or that
looks awesome.
It reminded me of like being on like the coast of Ireland. It was like
it looks Game of Thronesy.
Yeah,
it also kind of sounds Game of Thronesy.
The Channel Islands.
We'll take the Channel Islands.
Yeah, it was sick. It's like an hour drive, and then you take a ferry, and then for like an hour, and then the problem is the only return ferry that wasn't sold out was a noon one. So we got there at 9, and then we had to be back at noon. So we had to like speed run a hike, but it was very cool. There's tons of birds. Like there's birds. There's brown pelicans there. That it's the only place on the western U.S. that they like have a colony.
Whoa.
And in 1970, they were down to one chick. They were super endangered because of like DDT. It was like a pesticide that was killing them all. And then they outlawed DDT and they recovered the population, and now they're not even endangered. But
I have a question for you.
The one chick fucked itself.
Got it.
No, I think I was wondering about that too, but I think
it was a parents, and maybe that was
I think
bred it with another pelican.
I think brown pelicans exist other places in the U.S.
on
the eastern coast.
Got it.
But
are they trapped there? Like, how some like islands, like there are animals that are there, and it's like a time capsule because they can't get anywhere else.
No, I think they fly to the coast. I'm not positive, but we saw some cool birds. I'll tell you that. And we got this app. So I might try to get into birding.
Is it the thing where you hold it and it'll tell you what bird?
Yeah.
There's a country artist that I saw talking about that app, and I downloaded it, and every time I'm around birds, I forget to take it out.
Is it Merlin or is it Berta?
Yeah. Oh, it's like white and orange. I think
it might be Merlin.
Okay.
Yeah, we got both of them. We were fucking around with bird apps. It was awesome.
What do you prefer?
I don't know. Dylan I didn't have any service, so it was on Dylan's phone, but
you need service. That makes sense.
To download the apps.
Got it.
But anyway, now I want to watch. Now I'm gonna watch this documentary. I still haven't watched it. We got to watch it. All of us have to watch it. It's called Listers.
Okay.
It's about two guys like us who just decided to jump off the deep end fully into birding.
What are they? What about them is like us?
They're like 25-year-old like
podcasters.
Dudes that they're not podcasters, but they've never like birded. And so they just kind of like, they go from literally not knowing anything to living in a van, traveling across the country to participate in a big year contest.
Are they? Oh, it's like most amount of birds
in a year. That's like the big, and it's all honor system, but it's like super intense and competitive, but it's all honor system.
I'd worry I'd worry some rich guy who can go everywhere in the world would just win every year.
Yeah, probably. But I was just thinking that'd be like a fun hobby to get into, because then you could like start to like do vacations around it. It's like Pokemon Go, but IRL.
It's IRL Pokemon Go.
And I used to like Pokemon Go, but I just thought it looks like a fucking dweeb, so I stopped.
It'd be a fantastic excuse to go to cool places.
Yeah, and like give you something to do when you're there.
Yeah. I mean, usually when I'm on vacation, I feel like I want to do nothing, right?
I want to find birds.
Yeah.
Maybe I
think that's kind of our key difference.
No, I mean, it might be. I don't know. I'm considering it becoming my new thing.
Maybe I'll listen in Hawaii.
4 birds.
for birds.
Yeah,
Let
they
you know.
probably have them there.
Let me know if
I think they have them there, right?
they have birds in Hawaii.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think Rio, I was thinking it was Hawaii, but I think I was mixing it with Moana. I think Rio is in Brazil. Here's a question.
Please.
I had this idea for a joke, and I couldn't figure out how to formulate it, so I'm
Let's
just going to give
workshop.
you like the raw.
Yeah.
But all right, you know how like the Trump thing, the guy tried to shoot him or whatever, and then they were saying that it was just because he wanted like a new ballroom.
Yeah.
You know, you see that?
Yeah.
So it's something about like telling my friends at the bar someone tried to kill me so we can get a bar at our house. Or something. So you know what I mean? It's pretty good. Or telling telling my landlord someone tried to kill me at the bar, so we got to build one at my house.
So I can have a bar at my. Wait, so is his argument is that because was this off the grounds?
It was like at the Hilton ballroom nearby.
Got it. That seems like don't they do like proms at like a Hilton ballroom?
Yeah, I also think it's the same place where they tried to kill where the guy shot Reagan.
Yeah, I'd say maybe we start going to like the first good stop would be maybe like moving to
The
a
Marriott. Yeah.
would be my.
But I also
have Bon Boy points now, so I'm biased.
Do you get one of those credit cards too?
No, you just get signed up. Like I'm part of all these
Perks.
I'm like really deep in the perks.
You're off
scene.
the perks.
I'm off those perks right now. So no, I didn't. I only have the one, but I am now signed up for all sorts of. I'm a part of what is it called? The Leaders Club or something.
What's that?
I don't know. They just sign you up
For what? Is that Marriott?
No. It's like I got an email that was like, "Welcome to the Leaders Club."
From who?
From the Leaders Club.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I didn't look into it yet. What is the Leaders Club membership?
When did you sign up for it?
I didn't sign up for it. They find you. It's like the Illuminati. Oh, I guess it's just another travel thing.
Yeah, you get pre-arrival upgrades, Leaders Club points.
You're in the
on
Leaders
property
Club?
I mean, this
Fuck.
is I will say
savings.
it made me laugh. I thought maybe they had just seen me kind of like commanding a room, and they're like, "We have to have you're welcome to the Leaders."
Rallying like everyone to Uber to the bar.
Yeah, we gotta work on. I think now that I'm a member, I think I'd like at our next board meeting, I'd maybe bring up shifting like some marketing of it though, because for the whole week until this moment, I didn't even know it was a travel thing. I thought I'd just walk into rooms.
I don't understand. I still have no idea what even you're saying. You got an email saying you're in the Leaders Club now?
That's just and I mean, they phrased it a little more eloquently, but that was the gist of it. It was like, "Welcome to the Leaders Club."
I'm not even in anything. I'm on a softball team.
I think it's kind of like being on a softball team, but like for leaders.
Andrew, are you playing softball this year?
I am, yeah. I've just missed so many games.
Are you coming tonight?
What time is it?
7:15.
Are you guys still
Why
owned?
not?
Are you still winless?
We've only played one game,
Okay.
So
All right.
winless.
but we got walked off in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah,
I really hesitated with signing up this season because I think we lost every game.
You did.
this season. Before.
Nah, we're good this year though. We got better, dude. Nate's an asset.
Really?
Nate's an asshead.
Nate's an asshead. Zoe played softball in college. What? Yeah.
You choose catcher, right?
Yeah.
Every time I went, there was like 7 people that would show up. We could never.
Yeah, that
fill
is a
out full
bummer.
team.
I think it was just there was fatigue, but I think we took a break and now
Now everyone's excited.
there's
again.
more momentum. Yeah. Team's been playing pretty well. There's the new third baseman has been lights out. He's really getting his glove together, and it's starting to make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
And Sam Barrett at second.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna take JB off the bump after his walk off?
No, you got to show confidence in your guy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Also,
Right.
pitching. No one wants to pitch. I used to pitch, and it's awful.
It's the worst.
Does anyone ever get hit?
No, but it's
Close.
Like back up the middle towards the pitcher?
oh yeah.
I feel
But if
like
it hits
that
the
would be
pitcher,
a-
it's an out.
Fucking nightmare.
Bobby used to wear a mask, but JB's bad.
Yeah, if you hit it anywhere close to the pitcher, it's an out. I've
yeah.
had that a couple
Wait,
times.
what?
where,
You know what I
like,
actually
get-
read in the
If you like
rules?
buzz the pitcher,
Or if you get it close,
Yeah.
like they'll count it as an
It's
out.
an out because they don't want that to ever be a thing.
But it's like you can't really control it either.
I think if you're good, you can aim.
Oh, okay.
I can't, but
Yeah, I was like,
other people can. I
can't aim.
think. Yeah.
yeah, at all.
I
Are people in baseball really aiming? Like Shohei Ohtani's like, I'm gonna drive this one left.
Yeah, like if the outfield's
Really?
like shifted, they'll try to like hit one
Oh,
to the other side, kind of thing. I
thought they were just swinging.
It's above our pay grade.
way, but I can't even imagine doing that, especially with that 100-mile-an-hour. In slow pitch softball, I'm like, okay, yeah, I can actually see how that might
Yeah.
be possible.
Yeah.
You just swing sooner if you want to hit it
Earlier or
left.
later, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I made a vow last year to come watch you guys and have a beer while you played, and I just never got around to it. But I think I would like to do it this year. Is it every
Yeah.
Monday?
Yeah,
Let me know when there's like a big
game, maybe
yeah,
playoffs.
Yeah,
like
come to
I want
playoffs.
to bring Flan to one where like she'd be impressed.
Yeah, Edge and Jack came to our championship the year we
Mm.
won.
And doesn't Jack's profile picture is him holding the trophy?
Oh yeah,
First time
as
he's
the
been at
owner.
the-
Yeah, team owner. And then we tried to expense a bat, and they declined it.
Yeah.
Flan told me the other day when we get to
Plan your girlfriend.
my girlfriend Flan told me that when we get to our hotel that there's going to be a carrot cake waiting for me. I feel like that falls under like surprise category.
I was about to say that.
Mhm.
She
Like-
just couldn't hold it in.
She's not good at secrets, which is a good
Yeah.
trait for a girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, frustrating for surprises
Secrets are no fun.
unless
They're shared.
with everyone.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Are you guys coming to the show tonight or tomorrow night?
I am.
I have to look today because they said we have to buy our own tickets and then expense them. I'm going to see if there are any more available.
There's a bunch.
I will be there then.
Sweet.
We
and
booked a table, which I'm really excited
Damn.
about.
Who
Yeah.
else? Who all?
It's me, Liz, Izzy, and I think Binder.
Fun.
dream
So
team.
The ratio's gonna be fucked.
Yeah.
Need more guys in there.
Wait, so is it how much is a table?
10
I don't.
grand.
Liz bought it. I think it was like $300 or
Oh
something.
my fuck.
But for 4 people,
Yeah, I mean the tickets are
Are
like.
you guys going to be like millionaires after this?
No, we're gonna get like zero money by the time the company
Netflix
gets
is
it.
all right.
Netflix or the venue, the company.
Is the company doing anything with like the booking or?
No, UTA. Got it. They just get a cut of everything.
that's actually a good point. Do you get a cut of ticket sales at all?
Yeah, but by the time, okay, even already live shows are like hard to make like a lot of money off of just because there's already. But we have the venue gets a cut, the agency gets a cut, the company gets a cut, and then there's 6 of us performing. So then we split
Yeah,
what's
6
left 6 ways. So I've never really made.
I didn't
We've
know
never
that-
like actually made any money.
And
from it.
Angus got that contract where he gets like 60%.
And Angus
you
gets
guys split the other
half, and then
40%.
gets still a sixth of what's left.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they would take money from live events too.
Yeah,
That's interesting. That is interesting.
Are we selling merch?
anything they can get their hands on. Just kidding. I love you guys.
Please.
I heard that's how like artists make all their money is like merch sales.
Yeah, but we're not like selling merch at them because we split 6% of merch sales 6 ways. So
Oh, okay. So
it's
like,
not really
not a whole lot.
money.
we're not really incentivized to sell merch,
right.
and like people can just buy it online if they want it. I don't know.
True. You could still sell a lot though.
Yeah, I was saying that it would be fun to do like limited edition shirts, but I think people were generally like, sounds like a lot of work for something that, it's not like we have a tour run where it's like if we don't sell them all, then we
Right.
bring them to the next show because we don't really know what the
Yeah.
future is going to be like. So
I always like when the opener hangs out at the merch table after their show at a concert.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Wait,
When you can
to
go and,
sell
like,
their
chat.
own merch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like that's where they make all their money. So I used to work these concerts all the time where even like the headliner sometimes, like if they were like an independent artist, like I worked for this guy, Aaron Watson, and he would hang out like 3 hours after the show at the merch table and like talk with every single person that bought merch and would like sign everything that they bought. And he would do it for hours and hours and hours. And we would have to just hang out with him the whole time until he was done, until the line was like 0 people.
Oh my God.
it's how you build a fan base.
Yeah.
First time I'm at Mount Joy, they were selling merch
At what
at
concert?
a RKS concert.
You got any plans to see RKS?
Yeah, I got tickets July 21st. I got 2 VIP tickets at the Greek, and it comes with like a pit. It's like a pit ticket with the VIP thing.
Yep.
And the pit at the Greek is like 50 people. It's sick.
Yeah.
So you can be like literally barricade and like go pee and get a beer and come back.
Oh, nice.
That they
It's
also
awesome.
we brought a bunch of beers from the vendor thing so we wouldn't have to go up during Tyler, and they hold them for you and poured them in cups and stuff. There's a little bar thing in the pit, VIP pit area, whatever. Is it seated or standing?
Standing. It's like a pit. Wait, you went to Tyler the Greek?
Right?
Or that was the Hollywood Bowl. Yeah.
Mm. Who's playing in the Hollywood Bowl this year?
Shane Gilstrom tonight. Wait, is that...
It's it was football, maybe...
like the Hollywood Bowl, yeah.
Oh. Willie and I received word we are now being advertised on Grindr.
Wait, I was kind of confused when I read that text. I thought you meant someone made a fake profile for us.
No, it sounds like, you're swiping, trying to find some hot stud to plow you or whatever,
or get plowed.
Get plowed by you,
or you plow them.
You're plowing them, or maybe two. I don't know how they do it on Grindr, but apparently, in between hot stud muffins is an ad of us. I don't know for what. I don't know what we're saying about it. The guy doesn't remember, but
What do you mean the guy doesn't remember?
My sister called me with her friend, who's on Grindr, and he was like, "Yeah, I was doing what I do on Grindr, and an ad of you and Will popped up."
Huh.
So I don't know.
Is it Friday Beers connected?
I would imagine it's a BetMGM ad. I feel like it's the only stuff that is not coming directly from us. But I don't know.
Did he swipe right?
I don't know.
Hey man, gay people love basketball too. I once saw a gay man dunk. Hand
to God.
Hand to God.
Hand to God. Couldn't believe it.
Jason Collins, Carl Nassib. Why can't gay men bet on sports? In fact, I knew a gay man. I kid you not, I knew a gay man who bet on the Super Bowl. It's about as big as it gets.
Look at him now. Should we roadmap it up?
But I'm down. Can we just pee first?
Yeah.
Can I pee first?
Can we pee first? This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, as you might know. And with that, we want to talk about it a little bit. So it is a reminder that whatever you're going through, you don't have to go through it alone. Life is a journey. Some days feel good and others can feel a little bit overwhelming. So whatever's keeping you up at night, it's easy to feel like you have to figure it out all on your own. But the truth is, no one has all the answers and no journey should be alone. Having someone with you to listen, to understand, and to support you can make all the difference.
I'll tell you something. I got something that's been keeping me up at night. The New York Mets. I had so much of it's embarrassing, but I care a lot about them. And now I don't know what to do with myself. Actually, you know what? Here's a real one. I'll tell you something. Ever since my race, I feel devoid of meaning in my life. I'm getting postpartum depression.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be nice to have someone to talk to. So that's where BetterHelp can come in and help. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the U.S. They do the initial matching work for you. So you can focus on your therapy goals. They have a short questionnaire that'll identify your needs and preferences, and then their 12 plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate means they'll usually get it right the first time. But if you're not happy, you can always switch from their tailored recs. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the largest online therapy platform, having served over 6 million people globally. And it works with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. You don't have to be on this journey alone. Find support and have someone with you in therapy. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/PD. That's betterhelp.com/PD. All right, fellas, let's be real. Buying men's jewelry used to be a nightmare. It was low-quality junk that you couldn't be proud of, or was insanely overpriced with ridiculous markups. That is why I rock with GLD. They have changed the game. All right, you're getting quality pieces that are built to last without breaking the bank. And unlike a lot of other companies, GLD only uses real gold, none of that cheap stuff. Every single stone is meticulously hand set. Plus, their Their proprietary production process makes you sure you're getting the highest quality jewelry possible. You can literally see and feel the difference. Show them that chain.
Come on, man. Look at me. Look at me, man.
Look at me, ma.
Guys, GLD has an official collab with the NFL, so you can get every NFL team on a pendant this season. They also have official collabs with the NBA, WNBA, MLB, the NCAA, the MLS, and even DC Comics. They got chains and pendants that let you rep what you love.
Seriously, they got chains, pendants, rings, earrings, even fully iced out watches, okay?
On,
and don't just take my word for it. Over 2 million customers and 50,000 5-star reviews back it up. Not to mention some of the biggest names out there wear it. Justin Bieber, Wilden Allen, Micah Parsons, Rusty Featherstone, Tyreek Hill, Malik Neighbors, ASAP Rocky, hella more. Work hard and change the game. For a limited time only, new customers are getting an insane deal. Use code PLAYDATE to get 40% off at GLD.com. That's 40% off with code PLAYDATE at GLD.com. After you purchase, they will ask where you heard about them. Please support our show. Tell them that we sent you. Let's get back into the episode.
All right. Roadmap.
In the middle of the night. Andrew, did you bet on the Derby at all? Did you watch it? Or
I didn't even know it was happening, to
Okay.
be honest. I was pretty preoccupied.
What were you doing?
I'm glad that you guys asked. I made $1,400 selling my Pokemon cards.
No way.
Yep.
You were just going to not
Yep.
bring that up?
You guys didn't ask me how my weekend was.
That's right.
That's fair. That's fair. That was a test.
Wait, I thought you had already sold them for nothing.
I did. I did, but they invited me to a trade show. And so I went to their trade show this weekend, and there were a bunch of different vendors with a bunch of different people that like a bunch of different cards.
Got it.
And I was the only guy there with like the old era cards. Everyone else had new era cards. And I sold one card for $1,000.
Wait, so when you went in the first time and they said they give you like a couple $100 or whatever,
Mhm.
did you just be like, all right, never mind then?
No, I took the money that they gave me. They just like didn't want to pay for the other cards. Because it's all like supply and demand, right?
So the cards that you sold for $1,000, they didn't even want at all
Exactly.
the first time.
Yep.
So are they
Isn't that
bad
unbelievable?
businessmen, or this
Yeah,
was just a group of people that you only have access to at like trade shows?
I think it largely depends on like what kind of cards they like, what kind of cards sell well at their store, and then what kind of supply they have. And I think that this particular store that I went to just doesn't sell like old era cards, but there's
Got
some
it.
vendors at these trade shows that do buy old
So did
era
you
cards.
like? Did they like take a cut of your like? Did you stand at someone's like table and they were like, "You can use my space if you."
No, it was like all the vendors had tables, and
He's
then you
going
went
around to
around,
the-
and I would just have to go up to each vendor
Got
and be
it.
like, and I would have to like pretend I was like interested in buying the cards, and I'd be like, oh, that's a cool card, and then I'd be like, by the way, are you like buying at all? You know, would you want to like check out my cards? And they're very suspicious, like. When you ask them if they're buying, they're like, well, depends on what you're selling.
Wait, what are they suspicious
I don't
of?
know.
I think they might just be like playing hard to get.
Wait, I got to know about this $1,000 card. What did you
Yeah.
start at?
I think like 3,000, but I think like I had based all my prices based on like mint condition because I was like, I don't know what's
Right,
mint condition and what's not, and they're gonna talk me down no matter what. So I was
Yeah.
like, let me just put the bar as high as I possibly can, and then I'll concede to
Smart.
whatever they give me. So I think I had it listed for like $3,000 or something like that, and the guy was like, well, it's gonna cost me like $300 to repair certain damages on this card. And
Is that what they do? They repair it?
apparently you can. There were like some folds and some scratches that apparently you could repair
You can
for like
iron it out?
$300. Yeah.
Huh.
And he gave me $1,000 for it, and I was like, done
Damn.
deal.
What card was it?
It was like this Star Vaporeon. I think I showed it last episode.
Sounds sick. I don't even know what it is. And I'm already
It was this card.
ready to write you a check.
Apparently, there's like 100 in the world or something.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this one full for 1,700. I just wanted to get them off my hands, but I still have a lot that I haven't sold yet. But I got to a point where I was going from like table to table, and everyone was like, "Nah, I'm good.
Are people using? This might be a really dumb question. Are people using like expensive cards in like tournaments the same way like you'd buy like expensive golf clubs to go
I
use?
don't think people like play it that
No,
much.
I
honestly.
think it's
Got
purely
it.
collectible. Yeah.
Because like I would like a line of cards where the most expensive ones are the ones that are like OP. Like you could buy your way into like being the best player.
Yeah.
People were telling me, they were like, you can keep them because they'll only appreciate in value. And I was like, that just can't be true. Like,
Yeah, I'm
there's
glad
just
you
no
didn't
way
listen
that
to
this
that.
fad lasts any longer than like the next 5 years.
I think it could last, but it's also like, why give yourself the headache of like...
I just think everyone that's buying cards right now, like, is going to start families soon and going to start having to like buy houses.
Brother, those
and
might
kids.
that might be the college fund. That might be the college fund. Oh, there might be a world where they own. This is the only form of currency we're going to be able to pay our kids tuition in.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, oh my god.
It's like, oh, you want to take math this semester? Here's a Vaporeon.
Love you, buddy.
I love you, dude.
It was pretty crazy. People were genuinely losing their minds at the trade show about my card. Like,
about this one?
Yeah. I was like, maybe I should have sold it for more. Because there was one guy I sold to, and he's like, dude, the moment you left, some kids came by and like bought up the whole collection that you sold to me. And I was like, damn, maybe I should be like selling to the...
Are you allowed to just walk around being like, Vaporium, who wants one?
I mean, I guess in the future I could have like bought a table and like had my collection on a table, but it would have cost me $200 versus the $20 ticket.
I think you made the right... Because it wasn't like you bought them for like a gross amount of money. Like, I don't know.
The problem is with this kind of stuff is you got to spend money to make money. So like I should have like spent money to like have them graded and put them in like cases and then like buy a table at a vendor. But then I'm like, after that, I'm like down $500.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
You've come back from this trade show and we're throwing around things like supply and demand where like you got to spend money to make. Like, are you, how deep into this world are you?
Impressed.
I learned more at this trade show than in 4 years of business school.
I am so mad thinking about how many Pokemon cards I had, and my mom literally made me get rid of them.
Yeah. I mean, what you should do, take all that resentment for your mother, hold on to it deep down in this one part of your body, like where you can't even think about it. And then one holiday, just like wait for something to go like a little bit wrong. Like
Knock over the Christmas tree.
Knock over the Christmas tree. Start burning all the presents. Take all her candy, put it in the stove like they do in Willy Wonka, and be like, you can't eat them because you have braces. And you start screaming at her and screaming and screaming and just hitting the walls and ripping paintings off the walls and throwing them in the fireplace and taking the couch cushions, taking all the covers off, rolling them up, putting them in the fireplace. Go to the fireplace, take that, put it in the fireplace in the other room. And next thing you know, you'll feel so much better about how she treated you when you were a kid. Go upstairs, take all her delicates, put them in the wash and put it on bulky. Don't put it on the delicate setting. Put it on bulky, heavy duty. Take all her shoes, put them in the fireplace. Take your dad, put him in the fireplace.
I don't think my washer is a bulky setting. And I don't even have a fireplace.
Then just forgive her. What are you even like? Oh man! All right.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right. We got a beautiful episode for you guys today.
Mets just won a series.
Come on, man.
First time in a month.
Come on, man.
It was in LA.
Angels could fly. Have to go on The Voice.
I tried, dude. They said you have to drive there, and I don't have an Uber call credits or anything.
All right, we got a beautiful episode for you guys today. We're gonna hear your pitches, followed by our pitches. Then we're gonna do This Guy Rocks, followed by Teach Me Something.
Yeah.
Andrew, should we do some confessions?
Wait, yeah, we have a lot of good ones.
All right, then we'll do I Need a Lawyer?
Brought to our friends by friend Morgan.
Then Willie and I are going to do worst things to say on a first date, more worst things to say on the first date.
Yep.
And bird calls that don't exist.
Yep.
Let's get into it, buddy. Come on. All right. Pitches. I'll be Paula Abdul.
I'll be Crandy
Watkins. You know Randy Jackson is Michael Jackson's brother.
Can you give me a second? Can you cut the cameras for a second? Get you fucking I'm so sorry. All right, we're back.
And that's how we fight down in Charleston.
Can you actually cut the cameras for a second?
This is a good old-fashioned Charleston fight.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear a pitch.
All right. Greetings, haha, Clinton and Dix.
Dicks.
I'll be in.
I'll be Clinton.
What's the worst part about crosswalks?
About
Oh,
what?
man.
Crosswalks.
No one coming, no one coming, but still says stop. Don't want to be a rule breaker, so you stay.
That bitch ass on the inside saying, wait.
You got it. It cycles through the whole traffic signal pattern again when you miss the time frame to cross, but you could definitely still make it. Introducing the patented I promise I'll be quick button. It switches on the walk signal, but only for 10 seconds. This is perfect for when you're on a run or even emergencies when you need to get across and you know you can make it. Keep up the good work. And P.S. I'm thinking the IPIBQ button is made of jeans.
Jeans, yeah. So it'd be a way to repurpose. I mean, there's so many jeans that you get holes in them and stuff, and it's just like a waste.
Right.
I like this.
I don't wait. I think I need someone to explain it to me again.
I think it's
so
like
even if traffic is going, you can press it just for 10 seconds, and you'll be like, "I'll be there. I'll be gone in a second," and then you guys can keep driving.
I'm operating on the assumption that it's like traffic isn't going.
Yeah.
So then it's just like go.
I'm gonna be honest. I love you, but I don't get it, and I think that's a me problem. I don't think it's a
Here's
you
my
problem.
my beef with people. I think people don't realize that if you don't, the only thing that hitting that button does is that when it is your turn, it'll turn the walk thing on.
It doesn't
change the like light pattern.
I thought it does. I thought it does because you remember that like glorious 2-week period where when you'd press it here, it would just automatically go yellow, and then now it's back to normal. But it did do that for a second, where like it would like give you priority.
Really?
I always thought it was a sensors thing because my light as well, if I'm driving to get out of my street, won't turn yellow until you pull up to the thing.
No, it's 100% for cars. I'm saying that the only thing, at least for 90% of those buttons, the only thing it does is that it makes it walk when it's your turn to walk, and if you haven't pressed the button, it'll still show the hand even though it's your turn to walk.
So cars can turn right.
No, it does. I mean, in theory, yeah, but like,
got it.
The cars still have to yield to you if you're crossing no matter what. So if they're turning right, so it's like
cars have to yield to you if they have a green light.
If they're turning right?
No. Like, let's say like it's telling me it's not my time to walk, but I start walking and a car hits me. Is that my fault for walking when it tells me not to, or is that their fault for hitting me?
I think they have to make a reasonable attempt to avoid hitting you. They
it.
can't like just plow through you and be like, oh.
There was a kid that we knew who got hit by a car, and he was like a couple feet outside of the crosswalk, and he didn't get. It was his fault. Like he was like still like
it's crazy
walking along the path, but was like on one side or the other of it, and yeah,
it's crazy.
Could have just been an old folklore that my parents told me.
Folklore.
A folklore. All right. What is the worst part about being hungover?
Hungry? No, scared. Nervous. Anxious.
Scared, nervous, anxious.
Yes.
Why? Why are you scared, nervous, or anxious?
Because you, for the millionth time in your life, couldn't just stop when it was time to stop and had to have 8 more drinks.
But what about that? Because you're not just anxious that you had too many drinks. You're anxious.
You're worried you said something embarrassing.
Worried you said something embarrassing. You're worried you did something embarrassing. But here's the thing. That only really happens when like you're like everyone's partying. You know what I mean? So you're like playing this game of like, do people even remember that? Am I even remembering that correctly? Everyone has to agree to wear this. It's a device on your body and it transcribes the whole night and it can never be hacked. No one has access to it, but it will, in the morning, it will be red if there is something bad that people do remember, and it will be green if there was something, whether there was something bad or not, as long as no one there remembers it, it's green.
I like
so you don't have to worry about like.
But then wouldn't that just make you more? Wouldn't you? Isn't it nice to not know if you did something bad?
No. Because here's the thing. Even if you did something bad, as long as everyone else there was also fucked up and they don't remember it.
No, but what if you did something bad and people remember it?
Then it's red, and you have to be like, oh fuck.
But like, would you want to have that thing on in that instance?
I'd rather know, yeah. I think I'd rather know. Because
what if it's one we sell this, but it's just green every day?
Green all the time. You're like, oh my god, another win, cash. He does it again. Because I like to party.
More.
I partied pretty hard, and I woke up and was just very nervous about little things where I'm like, I don't even know if anyone was listening to me. That's another thing. It's like sometimes I'm just talking and they probably had their brain off, so they weren't even listening. And I'm like, one, was that even that bad? Two, does anyone even remember that? Because Flan was missing parts of the night. Other people were missing parts of the night. So it's like, I would have liked to know, were any of those things not okay? And if so, did anyone remember them?
This sounds terrifying. I'm out.
But isn't it more terrifying to just wake up and you're just free balling the rest of the day? Or it's like, who cares at that point? Because the green also means nothing if it's never red. The red is like, the red lets you know that it's being accurate.
I don't know whose discretion is it of what's bad or good.
I think maybe there's a button. Everyone it's like a 2-button thing.
Oh, so it's correlated.
Everyone wakes up and they're like, "All right,
he's fine." Yeah, all right. I'll slide you a little seed money because I believe in your vision.
Thank you,
but I don't know if I'm gonna wear one.
Okay. Skid markless underwear. Poop can't stick to it. It slides down your leg.
That's actually really good.
Fuck, I should have saved that for next episode.
It just slides right down your leg.
Slides right down your leg.
And maybe if you had skid markless socks and shoes too, it just falls on the floor. Remote control windows. You're coming home.
Oh, I was picturing
You want a little breeze, you open them up. Or like my thing is I leave my windows open like 90% of the time.
Yeah.
99% of the time. Because it like never rains here.
Right.
So I want to be able to leave my windows open when I leave town. And then if I check the weather and it's like, oh, it's going to rain, I just...
And we're set on those noises. Those noises are non-negotiable. I'm in. I like it. I like it a lot because I'm the same way. I don't close any windows.
Yeah.
I'm shocked you leave them open because you're on the first floor in Venice.
Mm-hmm.
What if like a crazy...
I mean, they're not like open. I have like a screen on them.
Screen isn't going to stop the things you're worried about getting in your house in Venice.
I would wake up. I have a gun under my mattress. I have an AK... No, I don't even...
An AK-47
about that.
Oh, man. I like it. I like it a lot. Because I also... Maybe it's like condensate... It's condensation related. So there's a little cup... Maybe condensation. Precipitation.
Yeah.
Whatever. There's a little cup on top, and if any water gets in there, it just closes itself.
I mean, I like the idea. It's like you have an app on your phone. It's also like if you're in bed and like, okay, your neighbors are being loud that night, just...
Yep.
Why do you want to leave your windows open when you leave town?
I just think my room gets stuffy.
Yeah.
Especially if all the windows are closed for a long period of time. So I just prefer to keep them open and just keep airflow.
That's what happened to mine. I had this like phantom like leak.
Fanta
leak.
It was so sticky.
A Fanta leak.
I had a Fanta leak. It was so sticky.
I've never heard of this before, but like apparently if you have like bathroom cleaner that's like aerosol, if it gets hot enough, it'll just sneak out of the can and just stain everything in your bathroom. So now all my cupboards are like completely covered in like bathroom cleaner grime that like won't come out.
What is it?
What is what?
The bathroom cleaner.
It's like I don't know, it's a bunch of chemicals to clean my bathroom.
Chemicals.
Oh my god.
Chemicals.
Yeah, I try and keep none of that in my house.
Bathroom cleaner?
None of it.
Wait, here's a question. Where was your Pokemon show?
It was in Sawtell.
Oh, nice. It was like right here. I was picturing you drove like...
No, it was like a 5-minute walk from my apartment.
Wow.
It was awesome. Yeah.
Right.
And then they did a signing, or they were doing a live podcast with this guy who's super famous. Have you ever heard about this guy who he designed the walls at the Facebook headquarters?
Yeah.
And then
the Asian guy?
Yes.
What's his name again?
Eddie Cho?
Wait, what? And then what?
He, instead of taking payment for coloring the walls or designing the walls at the Facebook office, he took Facebook stock and he ended up cashing it out for like $220 million.
Yeah.
And now he has a podcast where he just like sells Pokemon cards live with people, and you could just stand in line and like go on his podcast.
Whoa.
Nope.
Oh, from Stranger Than Love? Was he also in The Lord Masung King?
Oh man, David Cho.
I like his vibe.
This guy.
$220 million. I would do things with $220 million that would send a shiver down your spine.
Like what?
Like what?
Parachute with no parachute, skydive without a parachute, have a guy catch me midair.
Have a guy parachute without a parachute and catch you in midair.
I would just have guys skydive without parachutes with no plan of saving them.
Into the ocean and see how high up before they die.
Yeah. Yep. That would just be, that's kind of my knee-jerk reaction. I'd have to think about it a little more, but that's kind of where my head's at right now.
If tomorrow I woke up and I had $220 million.
I donate all to charity. But
I
that's
would
just
give
kind of the guy I am.
I'd give almost none to charity, I think. The first day. I'm just being honest.
Day one's
me time.
Day one, I'm giving $1 million to LeBron James and telling him to put it towards keeping his body alive for another season.
Say, here you go, little bro. I'd pay someone for LeBron's number so I could little bro him.
I would buy the Mets.
Can you do that with 220?
No.
Maybe you could be a fractional owner.
Yeah. I am fraction owner. It's like a new villain. Oh my god, I was watching Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed last night. That is the worst fucking movie I've ever seen in my life.
What?
Tell me.
I'm with all my friends. It's their last night. And we had been talking about watching Get Smart, which is one of my all-time favorites.
Oh, I love that movie.
And then they were like, or this, like, we should watch this. And I was like, all right, like, I really would rather watch Get Smart, but if you guys want to watch it. And they decided to buy this movie and put it on. And it was so bad. And literally within 30 minutes, all of them are on their phones. Like, you hijacked my movie just to scroll. We didn't even get halfway through it. It was horrible.
It has never occurred to me once to watch it.
This guy's insufferable. Shaggy.
I didn't realize they made a second one. The first one is like iconic. Spooky Island or whatever.
Wait, why? Look at him in that pimp costume. You know pimps can't cry?
What are you talking about?
Pimps can't cry.
What are you talking about?
Andrew, Google, can pimps cry?
Is that like a song or something?
No, they literally can't cry. It's like, I can't remember the... Pimps don't cry.
What are you talking about?
That's
from the other guy?
AI overview. No, there was another one. I used to listen to this song called Pimps Don't Cry by K Killa. Who was it? I don't know. But I really liked it. And then the guy this was when I was a pool cleaner, and the guy who I was working with, it's of note.
He loved Perks.
Yeah, it was high on Percocets. That's when he told me this, which I think they normally like most. Like, you're in a pretty good mood when you're on Percocets, I think. He finally was just like, I don't like this song anymore. And so we stopped listening to it.
I saw a preview for a movie this weekend. Who was the guy that you stole the nail clippers from?
Skylar Gisondo.
You know, he's like Ariana Grande's boyfriend in the next Meet the Fockers movie.
I didn't know any of those things were real.
Really?
No, I
didn't until this weekend.
0 for 3 on knowing those things exist. I like Meet the Fockers. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, this has to be like, what, the 5th Meet the Fockers movie?
Well, there was Meet the Fockers. There was...
It's a 4th.
There was...
Says it right there.
4th.
There was Little Fockers.
How did you meet him again?
Through a mutual friend. There was just one night we all went out to Barney's.
And he was like, I'm an actor.
And I recognized him he was young Sean Spencer in Psych.
And
I said that, and I think he's in way more, like, so much other stuff that's way more famous. I think he was like, I've literally never had anyone say that.
You should text him once a year and just say, still have your nail clippers.
Still have your number. Text someone every year, still have your number.
Just checking. Still good. Still works.
Still the number in case I need anything.
All right. Should we hear some confessions?
Yes. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. In middle school, Halo had a promotion with Mountain Dew where under the bottle caps, there would be a code in-game rewards. My friends and I would go to the grocery store and open all the Mountain Dews to take pictures of the codes and then put them back on the shelves. We were never caught.
Hey, man. We've all had to hustle for what we want in life. And
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not like really bad.
I think it's like an FDA thing because if one of them was sick,
Sure. Also, like you're losing a little carb,
yeah,
like Benation.
yeah.
I mean, they can't sell any of those Mountain Dews now.
But they
It probably did, and then people
Yeah.
realized when they got home that all the seals were broken. And so I'd say heaven, don't do it again, though.
Yeah, I think fair game, but you were a kid. If you were to do that as a grown-up, you got to go to hell.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. In college at night, when I would walk through the dorm parking lots, I would sometimes pee on the door handles of cars. Not sure why I used to do that. I have since grown out of that behavior.
Hell.
Okay, but
Hey.
first, we want to congratulate you on outgrowing that behavior. Bless you, Willie. We've all done odd things. I would like to think that maybe you were drunk, but I feel like you'd mentioned that. So I'd say keep an eye on whatever part of your brain told you to do that in the moment. It does not have your best interest in mind.
Yeah, listen, I've peed just about everywhere.
Car handles?
Car handle is a violation.
You gotta keep it.
Unless it's a targeted attack on someone who deserved it.
Yeah.
That would be a fun prank.
Yeah.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I was out one night with several friends, and we were all pretty hammered. The bar had gender-neutral bathrooms, and when I went there, it was just my buddy in line behind me. Drunkenly thought it would be funny. I pissed all over the seat and left it for him. The girl he had been talking to all night got in line after he went to the bathroom and gave him the cold shoulder afterwards, thinking he was the one that pissed all over the seat. I told him it was like that when I got in.
Oh, here's the thing.
Wait, so he didn't clean it up
The boyfriend also did not clean it up.
and let the girl walk in knowing it was going to be a nightmare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think maybe he didn't realize that she was in line behind him. Either way, the friend who didn't clean up is not the bad guy. It's not your responsibility to clean up other people's pee at the bar.
I know.
But here's the thing.
That is kind of a funny prank.
Really?
Disgusting.
The pee thing at bars, I never thought was funny. My buddy would send me videos
Oh, that was a thing?
of him peeing at like urinals and just fully turning around and doing a full circle and then ending in the urinal. And I was like, you're just like being an asshole to the
Oh,
worker
yeah.
that has to clean that
No,
up.
I don't think that's...
Pee on the seat is so gross, and people do it here at our office, and we're all adults, and I think those people should go to hell. So I think that if I'm gonna be consistent, I think that you shouldn't have peed on the seat. But I understand it happens when you're hammered.
Yeah, I've never heard of that, so that's why my gut was like, oh, that's funny. A funny prank. But
God.
you're right, that's disgusting.
Do you know how Busby's has like a chalkboard in the
Yeah.
stall?
I wrote my
Stuff?
initials on
Did you?
Saturday. Yeah, I couldn't think of anything creative. I was just sitting there peeing, and I was like, left my mark.
Oh, that's fun.
One time I did like a huge Hawk Tua on there. Pretty
Okay.
funny.
Yeah,
Pretty funny.
that's pretty good.
But it took me like 30 minutes. And so all my friends, like when I
Wait,
came out of the
what?
bathroom, were like, are you okay?
What were you doing in there?
Because I was doing it like really big. So it was like taking a long time.
Were
to, like-
guys coming in
Yeah.
being like, why are you
But like I was
doing
in the stall. So they couldn't see me.
Oh,
you know?
oh. I thought you meant over the urinals.
No. It was just like in the stall. But my friends were like, were you taking a shit in there? And like, are you okay? Because that took like 30
Yeah.
minutes. And I had to show everyone like the video and be like, no, I was working
doing
on
a
this.
Huge Hawk
I was
too.
doing, the
Huge
classic
Hawk Tua.
huge Hawk
How
Tua.
big could it be?
I mean, it was like wall to wall.
Wait,
of
is
the
it
stall.
all chalkboard?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everything?
I don't know.
have
I
the
know
video
above the urinals
somewhere.
it is.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think Hawk Tua is generally a good idea, right? Big Hawk Tua.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
It was back when Hawk 2 was funny.
Yeah.
I swear.
It's gotten funnier for me as time has gone on. I think a lot of people thought it was funny at the
It's
beginning,
only appreciated.
and now it's not. I didn't think it
It's-
was funny at the beginning, and now I think it's. Now I think
it
it's
got
hilarious.
racist for me recently.
Yeah,
Which is weird.
Right.
I don't really get. Yeah, I don't know.
I think you're kind of dealing with your own thing.
yeah.
Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. Every time I have sex with a man as a girl, I zone out and get bored.
Hell, but just because I think you're gay. I think you might just be gay,
yeah.
and God doesn't like that. So
So-
for that reason,
Heaven.
heaven.
Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. When I went crazy after I got broken up with and my mental health was not good, and I showed my ex's dick pic to two of my friends to get their opinion on it. He was insecure about the size. I had to constantly reassure him that I was satisfied.
Hell.
Hell, if he had a huge hog, show it to everyone so that he can get some play, and because people will want to see it in person. But if it's small, you can't be showing.
As a guy with the biggest penis ever,
Right.
I would not want anyone to show that because I think other guys would
Get jealous.
go crazy.
They'd go crazy. They'd go.
Like they'd lose their mind because out of insecurity. Yeah.
Got it.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. As a girl, I have never been able to finish if I'm not watching porn.
What are we doing,
What
guys?
show is this? I think you meant to
Guys.
send this to Call Her Daddy.
Guys, what are we doing here? I was letting the private part talk slide for a little bit, but we can't be all private parts. What does that mean?
Are you watching gay porn?
Because you might be gay.
We'll say gay heaven again.
Gay heaven again.
Or one more.
All right. Forgive me, fathers, for I have sinned. I am a straight woman and I almost exclusively watch gay porn. I don't watch porn in general very often, but when I do...
Wait, gay male porn?
Gay male porn, yeah. I don't watch porn in general very often, but when I do, it's two men 90% of the time. I know it's normal for straight men to watch lesbian porn, but for some reason, the other way around feels really weird and gross. Am I going to hell?
There's a couple things here. If it feels weird and gross, just watch something that you enjoy.
No, she definitely likes it, though. I think she just thinks, like, societally.
I think you're allowed to do whatever you want in the privacy of your own home.
Yeah, I mean, get your rocks off however you need to do. I think you're straight. You might be, like, the straightest person ever.
Yeah, you don't want a girl anywhere near that.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, wait, that's interesting. So straight guys will watch lesbian porn, but I had never heard of straight ladies watching gay porn.
What about heated rivalry?
That's true.
Basically what that is.
I think you're hyper straight. And for that reason you're going to heaven. What, Andrew, can you tell him keep it PG-13?
I mean, Andrew saw us getting frustrated and definitely skipped to that last one.
I knew that one was sitting in there, so.
All right.
Let's do I Need a Lawyer?
Do I need a lawyer?
Brought to
also,
you.
the one person might just have a porn addiction. I didn't even think of that. The person who can't get off unless they're watching porn, that might just be a porn.
I think you might have a porn addiction. All right. Well, let's do I Need a Lawyer? Brought to you by Morgan and Morgan.
Morgan.
All right. Hey, y'all. My name is Days, a longtime fan of the pod. First time writing in. I have kind of a weird situation that I could use some advice about. So basically, I work at a food service place, and the other night, I had to use the bathroom for the entire rush. It was bad. I was shaking like Elvis for 3 hours straight.
Oh, I was thinking this meant he was in the bathroom for the entire rush.
No,
for 3 hours.
Yeah, that's how I read it first.
Okay, got it.
The rush finally ends and I beeline to the bathroom. This was the greatest pee of my life. I was so relieved I didn't piss myself. I couldn't help but let out an admittedly exaggerated groan/sigh of relief. Here's where the problem starts. A new girl at my job happened to be passing by the bathroom at the time of my pisscapade, and she unknowingly mistook my piss moan as a different kind of moan, if you catch my drift. She thought I was jacking my shit, crazy style. She thought this so much that she, without talking to me or anyone that knows me and would defend my character, went straight to HR to form a complaint. Now, I'm in this he said, she said situation at my job, and it's literally just my word against hers. My argument was, if I was really going to risk tugging Pud at work, why would I moan hella loud and risk getting caught? Anyways, any advice would be appreciated. HR said there's no proof of any wrongdoing, so I'm not losing my job or anything, but it's just really awkward every time we work together now since she doesn't believe that I was peeing. Any advice as to how to approach moving past this with her would be greatly appreciated. Do I need a lawyer?
This is amazing. I think you don't need a lawyer, but what you need...
I have a thought.
I think you got to start moaning every time you pee.
Yeah, that was my thought.
Is that what you're going to say?
I slightly different approach, but like to prove it, first of all, I'd go up to her and be like, what the fuck is your problem?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I'm not jacking off at work, but to prove it to you, you drink a gallon of water right before rush hour. You go through, what do they call it? Rush?
Or just like I don't know. Yeah.
Whatever.
No, I like rush hour.
Right before rush hour, you chug a gallon of water.
Yep.
And you go, work with me here. Or make her do it too. You both are like, we're both going to drink a gallon of water. Then at the end of the rush, you go pee. She stands outside the door. And if the moan matches the moan, then you'll be vindicated.
It'd be a perfect opportunity to go in there and just jack it.
Ow! 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 Yes. And then come out, and she'll be like,
"Yeah,
I apologize."
I would go to
H-
say just every time you pee, just give it just so that other people hear and be like, "Yeah, he just doesn't want."
It's like a thing he does, yeah. But yeah, first I'd go up to her and say, "What is your deal?"
When you have your meeting with HR, be like, "Excuse me, can I use the bathroom real quick?" in the middle of it, and then go and moan.
Be like, "Oh my God."
And come out and then show your palms. And if they're not red,
is that a thing
you
that
must
happens?
have quit. I don't know. I was trying to think of like
Your
what would be like
palms get red?
if my palms get.
I used to do this bit in college where if I was the one playing music on the speaker, I would be like, "Hey, I'm just gonna run up to the bathroom real quick," and then I would blast like porn sounds like on the speaker, and then I would go back to the music
Be like,
when I got back down.
I've definitely done that before. Yeah.
That is good.
That's about as good as it get. All right, you do not need a lawyer.
But if anyone out there does need a lawyer, you can listen to this ad read.
If you do need a lawyer, you can ask Morgan or
Morgan. It's Morgan or Morgan that you have to pick now. Shit. Guys, you wouldn't hire an ice cream man to unclog your toilet. And what I mean by that is hiring the wrong people can be disastrous. That is where Morgan & Morgan comes in. If you're ever injured by the negligence of another, Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury firm for a reason. Whenever I witness an injury or a car accident happen, I automatically think Morgan & Morgan.
You wouldn't hire a shoe to be on your baseball team. Doesn't even have like a fucking arm or legs or anything.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't hire you wouldn't hire headphones to write your letter of recommendation to the University of Michigan.
Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. They have over 100 offices nationwide and more than 1,000 lawyers with over $30 billion. That's billion with a B. $30 billion recovered for over 500,000 clients. Morgan & Morgan has a proven track record of fighting to get you full and fair compensation.
You wouldn't hire a HDMI cord to vent about their problems.
If you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free unless they win. Yes, that's right, free. For more information, go to forthepeople.com/playdate or dial #law. That's forthepeople.com/playdate or dial #law to let them know Willie and Rusty sent you. This is a paid advertisement. Let's get back into the episode. All right, should we do This Guy Rocks?
Yeah.
This guy's rocks.
I am very excited about this one, but I'm more showing it to you guys because I need you to tell me what happened. Does that make sense? It's a great video, but I don't understand what happened, and I need 2 sets of fresh eyes on it to let me know if you guys have any
Yes, down.
clue what's going on here. All right. So this is a house party of like high schoolers, maybe like it's like kids. It might be like high school or like freshmen in college. House party. This kid is about to do an awesome dance move, and I can't for the life of me figure out what happened. Let's give it a shot.
I think he blew a gasket.
So pause it for a second. For the audio listeners, it is a trendy dressed teen, and he does a backflip that he does not land. He lands on his side, and the most amount of white liquid I've ever...
I think he snapped. I think he popped a ball.
Oh my...
Can you? It's like you ever taken a bite into like a Cinnabon Delight. Oh my god, these kids are like 15.
Did he have like a carton of milk in
I
his
think he had
pocket?
milk in his pocket. I think there's no other explanation. That's
But it
just
looks like glue, maybe?
glue milk. Glue. He had half milk, half glue in his pocket.
Wait, so what? I mean, he's never gonna live that down. I'm glad the other party goers look as confused as I am. So it's in his left. Something was in his left pocket.
He must have had a glass of milk in his pocket. Been there.
So he goes to redeem himself and do the like get up and then slips again in his goo. That has got to be.
Wait, okay. So I thought that it was this seltzer thing here.
No,
but that comes out of his right pocket. So
Might just had loose milk in his left pocket.
But how many drinks does he carry? Is that why kids' pants are so baggy right now? They just have like drinks galore.
He's got these cargos on. But
so what do you do? Yeah, it's that he had milk in his pocket.
Yeah,
why did he have milk in his pocket?
I mean, my best guess is like he would want to make cereal later, or maybe he just had it left in his pants from like a different night and forgot.
Right. Do you go home after that? What do? You gotta own it, right?
I think in high school that's like awesome.
That's what the kids call an aura gamble,
right? It was an aura.
Yeah.
Or a gamble, exactly.
Yeah, he might be like the king. He might be prom king now. If that happened to you, that if you play your cards right, that might be the funniest thing anyone has ever
I don't
done.
think he's prom king, but I think he could be like homecoming court.
Got it.
Just from my experience with like shit like that, I guess.
Did you see University of Florida was letting all their grads like do like one video or something when they graduated? They were able to like walk in front of the seal and do whatever they wanted.
Okay.
And one kid did like a backflip and totally ate it. Just had to walk off.
Backflip in like important life moments.
Yeah.
Not a great idea. As much as I would have thought I would think that people should be doing that, it seems like it never ends well.
Never does. It's an aura gamble.
Can you see? Does anyone have an explanation in the comments? He broke his dick.
Oh, man.
People mostly are landing where we landed, which is pocket
milk.
It's got to be pocket milk. Yeah, there's no. Listen, I know my way around milk.
Maybe he had like a Chobani for later, like he was gonna eat it on the way home.
I'm trying to find my fucking.
Maybe he's like lactose intolerant, and that was kind of like his cyanide pill. Like if he ate something wrong.
Or it's like in The Fault in Our Stars, where like he has a cigarette in his mouth, but he never lights it because you put the thing that has the power to kill you right between your teeth, but you never give it the power to kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope this young gentleman is doing well out there, and if anyone's giving you any flack for this, it was awesome. So I don't think you need to worry about it.
I agree. Sorry, I'm trying to find my This guy rocks right now.
Okay, what do you got here, Willie?
This is Danny Mars.
Let's go. Scared to drop the ball. Used to play it small. Open up my eyes. My crown chakra too. Found the inner me. Did you find the inner you? Feel it fully. Let it go. The same my first rodeo. First one. Didn't have much to show. Kept it real. Learned to grow. Truth reveal. No need to hide. To the mask. I'm back in stride. Pain of power. See me rise. Like motion in my pride. I rise. I glow. I move through pain. Learn to lose so I could gain. No disguise. No fake control. I pump power in my soul. Peace and love, brothers and sisters.
Is it over?
I think. I signed her. Cameron said I could sign one person, and I just signed her. She's now works here.
Doing what?
The analytics.
Oh my god. That was...
I can't. I found the inner me.
Oh my god.
All right, let's just do drafts.
Please don't do anyone like that anymore.
I'm going to.
Can you do guys that are not like that?
I'm do one bigger.
Are you sure you teach me something?
Oh, yeah.
How old do you think...
I don't have one.
How old this one's good enough for the both of us.
Cool.
How old do you think the actress who played Moaning Myrtle was in that scene?
13.
37. Moaning Myrtle was 37 years old.
If that makes sense. Why the hell would they cast a 13-year-old? But
She was 37 when she played
Oh, fuck. I forgot you see her. It's not just a voice. Dude.
Yeah. It's like a 6th grader who moans.
She was 37?
Isn't that bizarre?
How did you find that out?
I don't remember. No, I don't remember. I Googled crazy Harry Potter facts. Alrighty. Should we do worst things to say on a first date?
Yeah. These are the worst things to say on a first date.
Can you still smell the poop on my breath? My owner took me for a walk earlier.
Love it. Can a white boy get a smoochie?
I am wearing my boxers with the least amount of skid marks in case you want to come home with me.
I smelled you from down the block.
The last girl that came here with me was never seen again.
Before we eat, I have not watched either of the last 2 slam dunk contests, so no spoilers.
Love it. Should we do bird calls that don't exist?
Waiter's hot, huh? Penis. This is my last one.
All right. These are bird calls that don't exist. I'm already regretting this one. I'm worried.
These are all so quiet.
Mine are woodland birds.
I made up for it. Andrew took his headphones off.
Yeah, I'm good.
Do you like a...
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Playdate. I know you guys probably, that last part might have been a little bit over your head, but we love you. And we sincerely appreciate you listening to us doing stuff like that. It makes our year. So
it made my year for sure.
Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Have a great weekend. We will see you bright and early on Monday for more of its next episode is going to be just 2 hours of that. So get used to that. And we're very excited to see you. Love you, playa.
W.